What's up, guys? Let's talk about the top 7 content types for LinkedIn. What you're looking at here is me going back over all of my posts for 2021, putting them into the top 7 categories by engagement, by not only the top post, but the average engagement on each post. I'm counting views of those posts as my metric. And I wanted to share with you what has been successful for me in my prospecting and sales strategy for 2021 on the LinkedIn social media platform. So let's start. Number 1, want to immediately dispel the notion that LinkedIn is a professional platform only and you shouldn't post personal stuff there. I say nonsense. Look at this. Family. Top post, 16,000 views. On average, 12,700 views for family-related content. Now, I'm not just posting pictures of my family like it's Facebook or like it's Instagram. There is a purpose, there is a message that underlies every post that's related to my family. The picture itself is just the delivery vehicle for the actual copy, the message that underlies that post. But family pictures are a very effective delivery method because people want to see who you are. People want to do business with other human beings. And so if you're posting pictures of your family, what is more relatable than family? Okay, so the value system, your belief system, the things that you stand for, those are all infused within your family structure. And so sharing that type of content with a message on LinkedIn is incredibly successful. So I would highly recommend that you consider doing that today. Number 2, business lesson. I read somewhere that it was a meme, or I don't know if it was an Instagram post, I can't remember what it was, but it said, hey, I'm always talking to the 17-year-old version of myself. And I realized that is what I do. I'm always talking to the younger teenage version of myself when I'm communicating lessons. It's almost like the younger version of myself thinking back is my muse for some of these, the purpose behind some of these posts. So a business lesson, strategy, a tip, something you've learned, a mistake you've made that you've corrected, anything you want to share that actually has a purpose around your professional network or your business, those do really, really well. But again, I put in parentheses picture because I've also got business lesson and video. Those do a lot less well, should I say, than the pictures. I would say on average, pictures definitely do better than video on this platform. But business lesson, 8,800 top post, about 5,500 on average. You can see a huge drop off from family to business lesson, but still obviously very, very high engagement for LinkedIn. Hashtag memes. I started posting memes earlier on this year using meme templates like the Drake meme and the Minions meme and the I don't know, Groot, The Rock, whatever, popular memes, Squid Games. I started using those meme templates, but communicating a professional message or an insurance related or InsurTech or PlanSite, the company that I work for. I found those to be really, really successful at communicating a point in as few words as possible using very culturally relevant and topical templates. And it worked. A top meme template got 7,500 views. On average, they got about 4,800. I noticed a drop off throughout the course of the year because I think maybe that style just got kind of saturated. I noticed a lot of people started doing it because it worked and it was fun, it was funny. But, over time, it got less engagement. So I think people got somewhat bored of that type. So maybe next year it doesn't work as well. I don't know. Maybe you're a great meme maker. Time will tell. But still, memes do work on LinkedIn just as long as they are appropriate. Okay. Podcast pick. I put an asterisk here because I produce a weekly podcast around self-funded insurance. You may not have a podcast that you produce, so obviously this category is not going to apply to you. But every week I post a picture and a clip of the podcast, and the pictures did really, really well in helping promote the podcast. So top podcast pick got about 6,600 views. Average was around 4,500. Again, I was promoting the podcast for the later release in the week of the clip, and then trying to drive people to YouTube and Spotify and iTunes and things like that to watch the full episode or listen to it. But it gave me a regular reason to post. That was 2 posts a week that I could get. Podcast pick, podcast clip, okay? So frequency, consistency is really king on LinkedIn. And so even if they didn't always get the best engagement, there was still a reason to post and obviously a valuable reason for me to be posting this type of stuff. So number 5, personal lesson. not too dissimilar to business lesson, but this one doesn't necessarily have to have a professional purpose. You know, maybe it's something you learned in college. Maybe it's something you learned playing sports, whatever the lesson may be, as long as it's relatable, as long as it has some value that is derived in posting it in this platform, I do think you should continue to post personal stuff, personal lesson, family. Those things work. And again, it humanizes you, it humanizes your brand, lets people know who you are. And so absolutely start thinking about making personal lessons a part of your repertoire. So podcast clip, I won't go over that again. Obviously, I talked about that earlier, but you can see pretty big drop off from personal lesson to podcast clip. This is a picture. This is a clip. Well, look at that, 6,600 top posts, 2,400 top posts. Average was 4,300 down to 1,500. So video gets less engagement, at least for me. Now, one caveat to that, video, you have to watch a video for 3 seconds for it to count as a view on LinkedIn. So people can scroll, stop for a millisecond, it counts as a picture view, but in order for it to count as a clip view or a video view, they have to at least watch it for 3 seconds. So they have to stop and let it play. So there are some other people that create great video for LinkedIn. One person in particular I can think of, Dr. Eric Bricker. He has A Healthcare Z. He does a lot of whiteboard videos on, you know, the healthcare system, the hospital system, Medicare, Medicaid, and he is a content creation king. And he posts daily videos of lessons that are 8 to 10 minutes long on the whiteboard format. He gets tremendous engagement. So it can work. He is just honed in on that particular style. And that the clips and the videos don't work as well for me in the type of content I produce for LinkedIn. But I'm going to continue doing video because I love video. Video is fun. It allows you to go deeper into a message. It allows you to communicate more in a long form way. And so continue to use video. Look, still 2,500 views, 1,800 views of a business lesson video. Those are still worth posting. If you told me at the beginning of 2021, this is the type of engagement I'd get if I was just consistent at my posts, I'd be astonished. I wouldn't believe you probably. And I feel like I'm still scratching the surface. I'm by no means some sort of LinkedIn celebrity or something like that. But this tells you in a year's time what you can accomplish if you start incorporating these strategies and these types of contents into your plan for 2022. LinkedIn is free. LinkedIn allows you to, exponentially grow your network in a very short period of time. If you just start showing up, you just start creating decent content, you're consistent in the way that you do it, you regularly post so people start getting used to the frequency, the modality of what you're posting, and this is what you can accomplish in a year's time. So I absolutely would advocate, even if it's just one or two of these things, start building that plan for 2022 of how you're going to prospect, how you're going to sell, how you're going to build your brand, how you're going to get awareness for your company. LinkedIn is, in my opinion, the best way to do that if you're in any type of professional services. So let me know what I missed. Let me know what you disagree with. Let me know what you found to be successful as well. And I'd love to hear your feedback 6 or 12 months from now if you started using some of these for your strategy in 2022. So good luck and Godspeed. Thanks, guys.